It's not uncommon for people to undertake career changes and complete 180s at that. Now, franchisees are commonly among that category. And for former successful banker Greg, well, he made the leap from semi-retirement to owning a Michel's Patisserie cafe, a transition which Darren found has ultimately proven an award-winning decision.
Why did you, after your long career in banking, decide to start your own business?
We chose Michel's because, one, it had an extensive network, had a lot of experience, had over 300 stores, and it was quite popular from what we saw at the shopping centres when we researched. But also, it's very important to look at who owns Michel's as well. So we had a look at the franchisor, and the retail food group had good management, good experience, and then our broker came up with an opportunity in Toronto because we wanted to have a look at an underperforming business. We didn't want to buy a brand new franchise. My wife fell in love with Leighton Macquarie as soon as she saw it, as soon as we drove down the main street. And that was what got us interested. And then we did all our research, and here we are today.
What type of training did you do before you took over and then after you took over?
We both went and did a coffee course independently of Michel's, just to make sure we liked making coffee. Once we'd signed with Michel's, they have a 4-week training course on the Gold Coast, and that covered many aspects from human resource management, financial management, definitely how to make coffees, savouries presentation, cake presentation. And before we could come in-store, they have you go and do 3 days training at other local franchises. And we were very lucky. One of those was one of the largest big cake sales stores in New South Wales and Australia at Erina. My wife, Annie, she also had over 30 years in the IT industry, and she was also had 5 years retail fashion experience. What we learnt that we could use of her skills was all the cakes are designed on computers in-house now. So her skills there has been a godsend to help us get that done. Realistically, when you open a business like this, you've got to almost do everything. You've got to do staff employment letters, you've got to manage staff, you've got to manage the financial performance of the business, you've got to work out key performance indicators, you've got to work out your local area marketing, sponsorships. Where a lot of restaurants and businesses go broke is not by managing the books well, but it's the engagement with our customers. When you take an order, you get someone's name, and when they become repeat customers, we always remember their name and address them by their name.
I've got a pop quiz for you then. How many of your customers do you know by name?
I would say, out of our regulars, I would remember 95% of them, as well as their coffee order. And also, if they've got children, I know their kids' names. We get involved in their lives and they get involved in our lives. And we share stories on that side of it. And I think that's one of the keys. Naturally, we provide a consistent product, but it's all about our customers and genuine care for them and always interested in their well-being.
The service is so good and they're all so friendly, and anything you want, you know, they're there with it. We come and it's just like coming to family. We know all the girls and they're all beautiful, and Annie and Greg are wonderful.
What would be your #1 tip for success in small business?
It's all about having a team that provides the best customer service beyond expectations, making people feel welcome, always smiling. And our team follow our lead. They've bought in to how we want to treat customers. They also remember customers' names and share their experiences with customers and vice versa. To get peer support is the highest of accolades that you can get, and to be involved with the creme de la creme of the retail industry and to win the award for Toronto and our staff is surreal.
Congratulations.
It just goes to show that whether you're a butcher, a baker or a candlestick maker, when you're starting out a new business, if you stick to the fundamentals and do them well, success is in the bank.